everyone, and welcome to what might be a bonus video, might be a Tuesday video. I haven't decided. This is something new I've been wanting to do on the channel, and I'm excited to bring it in my own unique way. So sporadically through the month, I'm thinking maybe weekly, if not 2 times a month, I will be posting a short video of movie posters of what I have been watching, and I would love to know what you'd be interested in hearing my thoughts on. So thank you to 80s horror fan, Lost in the Real, and Geeky Hijinks Reviews for commenting on my first video in this. I greatly appreciate it. So based off of what was said in there, what you'd be interested on, I'm going to do quick fast reviews, thoughts on 2 Shudder films that I've watched. First is going to be the Slaxx, and second is going to be The Power. So over here you will find timestamps of which one you might be interested in. Definitely keep an eye out for this ongoing short thing that I'm going to be throwing out, because I definitely want to review movies that you are interested in. I will tell you that there are a few on that last video that I did of this that have resulted in art projects, like this one. So stay tuned for the time lapse of this. It was a lot of fun to make. It really was. Squeaky chairs, squeaky. Okay, so let's get into my thoughts on Slaxx. I think that's the one I said first. If I didn't, oh well, that's the one we're going with. Slaxx is available on Shudder. It is from 2019. It's directed by Liza Kafart. I hope I said that right. She also wrote this in addition to Patricia Gomez. This stars Romain Denise, Brett Donovan, and Sahar Bojani. I might have said that a little bit too French. I don't know. This is a really fun movie. Definitely a lot on social commentary in this movie, which is something I wasn't expecting. It's about a clothing company who releases these new pants that conform to your body, making them the perfect fit and making you look fabulous. However, these pants start killing, and no one expected it. Like I said, it's just a really fun bullshit kind of a movie. Don't go in expecting anything serious, just a bunch of fun. I did enjoy the characters, the character evolution throughout this. It was simplistic but enjoyable, and it definitely went ways I wasn't expecting. Like I said, I wasn't expecting a social commentary, and I got one. Another thing that I liked about the social commentary on it wasn't necessarily in your face. It felt very natural to the plot and the scenario that we were in. Nothing felt forced, and it definitely was funny. Have I said it's funny? Because it was funny. But it was so funny, I was never scared, which is kind of what you expect with a horror comedy. The characters were pretty one-dimensional, but I didn't absolutely hate them. They did go on some interesting little twists, but also those twists felt like things were leading up to it and you weren't necessarily surprised. But I did enjoy how those actually added to the plot and the story more. Because I did enjoy this movie so much, I am gonna give it 3 out of 5 Zombieverse. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what happened. If you've seen Slaxx, let me know your thoughts below. Also, go ahead and comment while you're down there about your thoughts on The Power, because here's my thoughts. The Power is also on Shudder, and it is something pretty freaking new. I mean, released in 2021. It is written and directed by Karina Faith. It stars Mark Smith, Marley Chesham, and Rose Williams. This movie takes place in 1973. It is about a nurse who gets a job. She ends up working an overnight shift and discovers a not so pleasant spirit is haunting the hospital. The premise of this movie does feel like it's been done before. The Power was far from a perfect movie, but it did have some good things about it. For one, the lighting was way too dark in general. I didn't know what was going on a lot of the times. It was hard to tell. Some movies that works with, and it didn't really work well for this one. I get that the whole premise took place at night, but that it should not have been so dark. I think it would have been a lot better. There was a lot of tropes in the story itself as well. I won't go into the tropes as they will ruin the plot before you even see the movie, and some of you might enjoy this movie. I didn't fully hate it. It was really good cinematography. I'm excited to see what this director might do next. I feel like the music as well gave away a lot more than it probably should have. Like, spooky cues came in just a little bit too early, and I don't know. That's my thought. You could totally disagree with me, and that's fine. And I will also say the entire cast was very enjoyable in their roles. They all did an excellent job. So to make this a quick review, let's get right to the rating. I am going to rate this 2 Zombievers out of 5. It had a lot of potential. I don't think it reached the potential, but everybody involved in the project, I am definitely interested to see what they do next. So there you have some quick reviews based off of what I've watched and what you are interested in. Again, stay tuned for the next release. Actually, there's probably one already out there by the time I put this one public. Let me know what I watched that you are interested in hearing, and I'll do another one of these as soon as I can. From my dark heart to yours, have a wonderful day, and please don't die before my next video.